Hey everyone, hope you're all well today. Today we have a new Starfield load order. Well, I wouldn't say new, it is a expansion of my previous Starfield load order, so I've added new mods. If you did follow the previous video, it should be safe to update it to this new one and still continue your existing game save. Just make sure if you do copy it and update it to the new one from the previous one, that you wait in game for about 7 days just to make sure that the new mod's loading correctly, because one of them actually requires that to function. I'm not 100% if it will be completely problem free. You'll have to let me know. But obviously if you want to avoid that, just start a new game. That's what I recommend. And if this is your first time viewing this video, and either video of my load orders for Starfield, this will require a new game. After downloading mods, please make sure you restart your console. That's just to make sure the mods get loaded correctly and avoid any issues. For settings, if you go into the game settings, I recommend you play this on 30 FPS with visuals as the target focus of the FPS targeting. I guess that makes sense, I think. But yeah, just target 30 FPS and visuals. I know it's not 60, but the game doesn't get 60 even when it's going for performance, and the performance looks absolutely dreadful. Like, the textures look pixelated as hell. So 30 FPS and visuals. And without further ado, let's get into the actual load order, guys. So first up, we have the ship vendor framework. Now, this does nothing on its own. It literally does nothing on its own. It is a framework, is in every word of the sense. It allows other mods to function using its, obviously, framework. So basically, this will expand on how many ships a vendor can actually have, basically allowing custom ships to be added to the ship's vendor's inventory, which is really cool. Then we have Royal Weathers Light. This is apparently the #1 Starfield weather and climate overhaul. So, wow. So, you know, custom weathers, nice looking weathers, good job. Then we have the Starvival mod and all of its add-ons except the Scarcity one. I don't really like it that much, but obviously if you do want to add the Scarcity add-on as well, just place it underneath one of these right here. So first up, obviously we have the Starvival Immersive Survival add-on itself. Then we have the Spaceship Systems add-on, the NV Hazards add-on, the Economy add-on, and the Enhanced Infirmary add-on. Using all these within combination with each other honestly makes a really immersive gameplay experience, and it's quite a lot of fun, to be honest. After that, we have the auto-solve temple puzzles. I don't know about you, but I really hated doing these after the first one. The first one was pretty cool, but having to do it like 10 times and then doing all the new game stuff, oh my god, no. So this will make it so the second you go into a temple, the puzzle will automatically complete, and you just have to float into the big center circle and you're done. That's it. Improved follower behavior. So another thing I hated was the follower AI. They just don't stealth when you're stealthing and just start combat crazy like. This will fix that and obviously make the AI, NPCs, followers act better. Then we have the Hush reduced quest spam. So basically, instead of getting loads of NPCs coming up to you and just talking to you, this will reduce the size, well, the distance between you and them where they can actually interact with you. So instead of being 2.5 meters, I think it's gone down to half a meter. So you have to get right in their face for them to actually interact with you. So you're no longer getting loads of noise pollution of every single person on the planet just saying hi to you. I don't know you, don't speak to me. That's a good thing that I use in real life as well. I'm joking, I'm not that mean. Then we have polyamory. I hope I'm saying that correct. I think I'm saying it correct. I asked my girlfriend and she said that's how it's pronounced. So if she's wrong, I'm going to laugh at her. But yeah, remove single romance limit. It removes the restriction on romancing both Sarah and Andrea at the same time. It also allows you to romance all the other companions as well. So yeah, that obviously lets you just romance everyone, which I think is pretty cool. That's how it's done, like Cyberpunk, and that's how I liked it, to be honest. Obviously, some people in Cyberpunk obviously are gender specific, so you can get mods for that. But you know, anyway, yeah. Then we have faster walking and slower running. I always thought the walking on this game was really slow, and the running probably is a little bit too quick. So yeah, I like this mod. Great addition. High-res furniture, monster magic textures. It's high-res textures for the furniture in game. Not a crazy performance demanding mod, considering that the furniture is indoors and you get pretty good FPS indoors regardless. But either way, you're at 30 FPS if you're following my preferences for the settings. so you're not going to drop below 30 anyway. Then we have the high-res artifacts, so just a retexture of the artifacts. You're going to be looking at them a lot, so why not? High-res ads and signs. Some of them look quite blurry and low quality, so why not? High-res water, a retexture of the water, makes it look a lot better than what it is, and yeah. High-res eyebrows, eyes and lashes, makes them look way better and high quality and way more detailed, absolutely incredible. Starfield hair and beards, it's a retexture, or I don't think it's a retexture, it adds new hair and beard. I don't know why I got retexture from, I apologise guys. It adds new standalone hairstyles for both male and female to the game, so really cool. Then we have the cheat terminal. This will add a thing into your notes. You open it up and then you can close it and back out to the game, and then it'll bring up the cheat terminal, allowing you to customize a million different options. And also with this mod installed, when you are creating your character for the first time, you can actually select cheat perks, like to always be invincible and stuff like that if you really want to. I don't recommend doing it because it kind of takes away some of the fun when you can just toggle them on with the cheat terminal itself. Starfield Fleet Expansion. This is the first mod that requires the ship vendor framework. This will basically include 20 uniquely designed ships from various starship manufacturers in Starfield. These vessels will range from large cargo haulers to agile fighters, powerful corvettes, heavy gunships, assault dropships, and reconnaissance craft. So it's going to add a bunch more ships to all of the vendors throughout of the worlds, which is really nice and a good update. The Bounty Hunter outfit, vanilla female shape. You can get this outfit from Emerson Shepard in Aquila. The Ecliptic Mercenary Replacer, you can buy this from Coleman in Neon. The Cortec Spacesuit, this can be crafted at the Industrial Workbench. The Old World 50 cal Barrett, this can be found on Earth and a bunch of other planets. Read the description if you want to know exactly where it is, or if you don't want to know where it is, don't read the description and just come across it naturally. It'd be way better that way. Then we have Standing Stones of Starfield. I just found this mod and I think it's absolutely crazy. I'm not sure how well it's going to play with the Survival mods. I think it'll work just fine because it, like, you know, if the cheap mods work fine, then this should just work fine. So basically, for example, there is beta, movement speed increased by 50%. So if you aren't happy with obviously how fast you're moving, you can get that standing stone. This delta, gain the ability to disarm enemies. That one sounds really cool. ETA, XP gain increased by 15%. Lotta, resurrect any corpse for 30 seconds. So you can literally become a necromancer. That's kind of cool. Lambada, carry weight plus 100. MU, consuming 50% less oxygen. That one I probably will go for myself. That's a really good one. Omicron, sprinting no longer consumes oxygen. Oh, well, I'll probably go with that one then, I think, actually. That one sounds way better. I don't understand why MU is a thing and Omicron is a thing as well. Surely everyone's just going to go for Omicron over MU. I don't know. But yeah. Then we have Star Shards. This will basically let you find Star Shards throughout the worlds, and once you collect 3, you unlock a perk. I just thought like the perk progression for the game was a bit slow. By the time you get to the end game, you've barely got all the perks that you'd probably want to have, and honestly, it kind of limits what kind of character build you can actually have. So Star Shards is a really good example of way of fixing that. Then we have the SKK Fast Start New Game. This will allow you to start the game from a bunch of different starting options. For example, the Atlantis Spaceport, the Lodge, Syndonia, Aquila City, Neon, and the Den. And then you can start from a random exterior map marker, which is cool as well. You can select your loadout, and you can also choose the option of joining the constellation, yes or no. If you do decide to join Constellation through the options, it will automatically put you in the Lodge either way. So if you don't want to start the Lodge, don't join Constellation. You can simply just go back there yourself and go to the Lodge and start the main quest line that way anyway. But yeah, guys, that is the full list for now. Now, I get loads of comments saying, oh, I've got hundreds of mods. For me, I am not just going to add in every single Star Wars mod that gets added to the game. I don't want my Starfield to look a lot like Star Wars. Don't get me wrong, there is some really cool mods out there for the Star Wars ones, and I will probably eventually add in the lightsabers, but right now I kind of just want to stick to mods that would fit the Starfield world itself. Yes, Star Wars does fit it, but if I'm going to play Star Wars, I'm just going to play the Star Wars, the new Star Wars game that's coming out in a few months or something like that, the Outlaw one, whatever it's called. instead of playing Starfield, you know. But yeah, so as obviously the mods that are on Xbox right now are quite limited in terms of, you know, what's available, except for the Star Wars ones. It seems like a million of them. The load order will stay quite small, and I'm going to update this maybe every 2 weeks, maybe every month, depending on how many mods actually get added to Xbox. But obviously if a big chunk of mods do come within the next couple of weeks, I'll update it and post a new video then. Since we have a lot of space, why not, you know, I can just keep this one going, and it makes a lot of sense. For mod limit, by the way, I'm not 100% if this is true. I've seen it on the Nexus, is where the main hub for PC mods is. There seems to be a plugin limit error, which seems to cause problems when you go over, I believe it was 100 mods. So probably safe to just stay around the 100 mod limit. Don't go too far over it, or, you know, just to avoid any problems going forward. If I see anything about it being fixed, like in an update, I will let you guys know in the comment section of my videos. Anyways, without further ado guys, this has been Binksy. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.